Hello everybody, it's Hogan Rules, and today what I'm talking about is my WWE Monday Raw reaction. I'm sorry I did not do yesterday, I was just really tired. Now I'm really awake. So we're going to get right into this. First up, there's the whole roster, well, most of the roster up on the stage. Not Brock Lesnar, but everyone else. And Roman Reigns comes out, talks to him, says that, I'll beat them all, I'll beat them up, I don't care. And that's going to be one versus all match tonight. The heels versus him. But the first match of the night, Sheamus attacks Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus. It ends in a count out, but Sheamus hit his head really hard against that metal post thing. You could see it. I saw it bounce off of there. And then Kevin Owens attacks Dean Ambrose, beats him up a little bit, a lot. And then Renee Young interviews Dean Ambrose and said, "Hey, do you feel this pulse?" Hey, I feel crazy. I'm still ready to fight. He's ready to fight. He will not stop. They showed Sheamus's head open on like Instagram and Twitter. The stitches, he had staples or something like that. It was like right here. Ugh. Man, you can see that gushing blood. That was not fake blood. That was real blood because you could see him bounce off of there. And he had stitches later tonight in that one versus all match, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Well, later. The Usos versus the New Day. Before that, we had the highlight reel. Chris Jericho call. The New Day came out. Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston. They're talking to Chris Jericho about like he embarrassed him. Like, yeah, it's all over social media last week. Chris Jericho's talking about the Usos come out. Jimmy J. Uso, they challenge to a match, and the Usos end up beating the New Day. Chris Jericho breaks the trombone in front of Xavier Woods, and then Xavier Woods starts crying and says, "Why? Why?" And the Usos end up winning. Paul Heyman talks to the McMahons. Mr. McMahon's like, "Do not try to change my plans again." And then we'll go back for commercial breaks. Steven McMahon's just in there, not Mr. McMahon. Steven McMahon's talking about Heyman, and Paul Heyman's like, "Hey, Brock Lesnar, whoever wins the Royal Rumble will face Brock Lesnar at the greatest stage of them all, your baby, WrestleMania 32. But then Steven McMahon goes like, "We own the contract to him, and tell your client, yet he will be in the Royal Rumble match. Tell him yes," basically. And then we had the Wyatt family. Well, all like that McMahon stuff and thing is actually getting into like a deep storyline. Then we had the Wyatt family come out: Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman. He looks like he's about to top of the Social Outcasts come out, which is Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Adam Rose, and Heath Slater. They come out and they start talking about they can beat them, and they don't really beat them, but then Ryback comes out because it looks like the Social Outcasts was about to get their butts kicked, but they didn't. Ryback comes out, joins them as the Social Outcasts. They join them, and like I guess anything can go leading up to this Royal Rumble. Starting to build up now. Really good build up for the road to WrestleMania. Yeah. Then we have an interview of Kalisto that beat Alberto Del Rio on Thursday Night SmackDown. A little bit thanks to John Cena, but not much. And then Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio talks about John Cena, said he would get him away and end him. Like, yeah, he was not going to be at the Raw. He's not going to be at Fastlane. He's not going to be at WrestleMania. I got rid of him. And then Kalisto comes out versus Alberto Del Rio for the WWE United States Championship because he deserved it and he earned it. And Kalisto ends up winning ends up rolling up Alberto Del Rio. And I was very shocked that he won. I thought it was just going to be like one time and he was going to lose. But now he won. He's going to have a rematch on Thursday Night SmackDown. And at that one, he like blotched a little bit of moves when Kalisto did the jumping hurricanrana. Alberto Del Rio jumped instead of like actually rolled. And there was a camera mess up where it zoomed out too fast, like zoomed out weird and then zoomed back in. That was kind of weird. It went out really far and then went back. That was strange. But besides that, this match was actually pretty cool, and I'm happy for Kalisto. Good for him. Good for him getting a singles push, and they pushed him really good. Then we have Becky Lynch and Charlotte, the breakup. They're talking about that, and then Brie Bella with Alicia Fox versus Charlotte. There was no match because Becky Lynch came out and attacked Charlotte, and then Ric Flair talks about that she cannot be in this match because she just got attacked, and then walk out. And then interview with before that happened, there was an interview with Charlotte and Ric Flair about that, He's like, no, championships just matter, not friendships. That's what Paige taught me, and that's what my father Ric Flair taught me. And there's an interview with Becky Lynch being all like, being all sour and stuff about it, but she actually kind of, I guess she kind of did what was right because, now she wants the belt. Now she's gonna break her arm. That's what she said. Now that's what's gonna happen. So, yeah, here we go with this match at Royal Rumble for the Divas title. Probably. And JBL is inducting the first Hall of Fame 2016 entry person, the man they call Sting, the icon Sting, the immortal one. They talk about Sting, and Sting has like the promo about WCW and WWE. He really deserves. Some people say he doesn't deserve it because he only won 2 matches and lost 2 matches in WWE, but he did a lot in his other career in WCW. Even though he was in WWE for a little bit, he still did a lot, and I'm glad he's in the Hall of Fame. Oh, he interviewed Becky Lynch with JoJo. Besides that, nothing else. Paul Heyman with Brock Lesnar just standing there about just talking to Charlotte, just standing there real quietly. The reaction to the Royal Rumble was like outrageous, but yeah. So did we get everything cleared so far? Oh yeah, Stardust versus Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil won, and Stardust got very mad about that and beat him up a little bit after the match, and yeah. So let's see, trying to get him back as Cody Rhodes, but I don't know what's gonna happen. It would be funny at the Royal Rumble, like my brother said this, which I think would be pretty neat. Stardust comes out, he gets eliminated, then the next time Cody Rhodes comes out, goes like, "Hey, that was Stardust. That wasn't me. This is Cody Rhodes, a different person." That'd be awesome. That'd be kind of weird too, and exciting, I guess, unless you guys don't like that. Leave a comment below. And then we get to this one versus all. The Mr. McMahon's comes out with the Wyatt family, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman, Sheamus, New Day, Big E, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens. I don't know why Tyler Breeze is out there. He wasn't even in on this Raw except for tonight. I don't know why. The Ascension, they weren't on there either. Connor and Victor, Alberto Rio, and Stardust, which he was on there. He was on there. And then here comes Roman Reigns. He's gonna face off against Kevin Owens. Mr. Man says, and he looks like he's been fired up. And Mr. Man's starting to get mad. He's like, "Now all of you get him!" And they all beat him up. He gets kicked in the face by Alberto Rio. Gets bro kicked by Sheamus. And then all you hear is boom, 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 boom. And here comes Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman. And Brock Lesnar comes out and looks like he's about to help Roman Reigns. That'd be crap. That'd be like really crap as the Mega Powers or something like that, like Grim said. But leave a comment below what you think of that. So we have that brawl. He beats up the whole entire roster. He double clotheslines Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, takes Biggie to Suplex City, takes Kevin Owens to Suplex City, takes Alberto Rio to Suplex City, takes Sheamus to Suplex City, but like a belly to belly suplex. And then he picks up well, Roman Reigns did a little bit of help. He beat up Ty Breeze, picked him up, slammed him, speared him. Superman punched Kevin Owens. Superman punched someone else, and yeah. But now we're gonna get to the end part where Brock Lesnar picks up. Looks like he's about to shake his hand, but then picks up Roman Reigns, F5s him, and then his music plays. Brock Lesnar's music plays, and leaves it, and Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are smiling, and Roman Reigns is smiling too. Why is he smiling for? He shouldn't be smiling. He it probably didn't hurt him. He's probably like, "Oh, I'm a tough guy. It didn't hurt me." But I don't know why he's smiling. That's how we end Raw. This is a pretty packed Raw. It wasn't really that bad. The only match that really made no sense was Stardust versus Titus O'Neil, but there is something in there, like the turn Cody Rhodes, Stardust, I don't know if something's going to happen to Royal Rumble somewhere around there. This feud's still going to go on. Like, all these people out here were all sour about something, but I don't know why Tyler Breeze is out there. But anyways, this is a pretty packed Raw. Also, what's going to happen, well, they did a bunch of Raw rebounds and stuff, and all that, and SmackDown rebounds, which is like replays of stuff that happened last week and the other week and a little bit early on tonight and later tonight, whatever. And then we're gonna have the Kalisto versus Alberto Rio rematch on SmackDown for the U.S. title. We're gonna have a tables match, and it took 4 years for them to just have a tables match again on SmackDown. The Dudley Boys, Devon Dudley, and Ray Dudley versus who are they versing again? They're versing somebody. The Wyatt family, which is probably Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, or Braun Strowman. Bray Wyatt probably won't be there, or something like that. And then we have Neville and Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens and Sheamus on SmackDown. The mic messes up with Bryan Saxton on Raw, like all that, and something happens, and everything happens. So this was a pretty packed Raw. I want to know what your thoughts were of Raw and reactions to Raw. My reaction to this was all this stuff is building up to a suspense to to Royal Rumble, and I will be doing Royal Rumble predictions somewhere. Is it next week that they're gonna have January 24th? It's gonna be in Florida, and yeah. And I hope you guys enjoyed my Raw reaction, my WWE Raw reaction, and please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Hogan Rules out. P.S. I will be doing figure reviews for a week. I will be doing all of them today, but uploading one a day starting today. And Hogan Rules out. Bye, guys.